Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to
Wells, what do you think podcast?
I'm De'Lavon Wells,
And I'm Sheilandria Wells.
and we want to know what you think about today's hot topics, what's trending on your feed, pretty much everything. And we're going to tell you what we think, too.
So tune in every week to hear what it is, what we think.
Let's get into it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first inaugural episode, inaugural,
And not, okay.
of Wells. What do you think? We're me, De'Lavon Wells, and my beautiful wife.
Sheilandria Wells.
Give our takes and just, yeah, talk about current events as we see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wells, baby, what do you think?
Okay.
There's been a lot going on,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
in the media, etc.
Yes.
We've had some pretty good talks that haven't been recorded,
Yeah. That usually happens.
always happen. So we decided to break out the pod equipment
Mm-hmm.
and let y'all in on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully interact with some folk, get some opinions of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, just save it for when our kids get old
Okay.
and they can hear their parents' takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How you want to start it off?
Um, I think the biggest thing, of course, that everybody's talking about
What?
is Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Say the richest man in the world.
Mm-hmm. And that's quote unquote salute.
This, yeah, yeah.
And don't get me started.
I need to get you started
No, no, no. Because, like I
because
said, hmm,
me and you on the same side politically.
okay.
We voted the same,
Mm-hmm.
right? We
Yes.
have the same morals.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, I believe there's no saving the man.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
He's too smart
Mm-hmm.
to just not know what that, you know what I mean, signifies and what it look like. Even if it ain't what you're trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
what it look like, bro, that's crazy.
Okay.
You got to know better.
Okay.
I know better, and I'm not the richest man in the world.
Okay, but once again, the debate that you and I have had is that Elon has Asperger's. Okay?
Okay,
And then once again, look, we can go back and play the clips of what he said in the entire speech.
right.
And he backed it up and said that my heart goes out to you.
And he smacked the
Okay?
mess out of his heart, man.
Okay? He wasn't doing the Nazi salute. He was spreading love.
Okay, okay, that's
Spreading
fine.
love.
Okay, spreading love, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But with that emphatic lip bite and like the hard chest smack, like we've seen a bunch of politicians have done it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
And it looks like something like Kamala did. I don't think that's what she meant,
Mm-hmm.
or Hillary or Obama. They got
Okay.
little still photos of him
Mm-hmm. They've all done
at
it.
the 45-degree angle. But in context,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can explain there's a way much easier than the whole hook, like, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he did another thing, like another speech or something, where he spread love literally. He made a little heart hand and then spread it.
Mm-hmm.
That's spread love. He's done
Mm-hmm.
it.
But there's a difference between spreading love and him saying, my heart goes out to you.
Okay.
Those are obviously two different things.
Respect. Now I ask you,
Mm-hmm.
would you ever spread love that way?
No.
Why not?
No, because that's not some, like, I don't know. Like I said, just mentally for someone to have Asperger's or autism, be on the spectrum, like we're all gonna react and do things differently.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I can't say.
Okay. I see now we're gonna agree to disagree,
Yes, we're gonna have to.
and I ain't mad at it. Either
Okay.
way, I'm not gonna say I don't care,
Mm,
but yeah, I don't care. Like I don't think he was inciting Nazi, but
right.
whatever. It looked funny, and I was laughing. But a lot of people taking it very serious.
Yes, I feel like they're taking it way out of context of what it is that he was saying.
Hmm. Okay.
the gesture might have been a little awkward, but obviously what he was saying, like, it doesn't line up.
Right. You right. All right. Close that up. We agree to disagree.
Okay.
Elon's on the spectrum. Give
Mm-hmm.
him a little grace.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody done did it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Now, we can talk about something I take a little more serious.
Okay. And what's that?
Michelle Obama. That
Mm.
man out to dry.
Michelle.
You better never do me like that.
I wouldn't.
I don't care what it is. If it's my obligation to be somewhere and you don't like the person, like, man, you better come.
Right.
Like, support me. Don't
Mm-hmm.
make it about them. Ignore them. You ain't even got to worry about them.
Yeah.
But just stay at the house and watch me on TV and I got to sit next to this nigga. If you really don't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It made me salty. It made me look at Michelle way different.
Mm-hmm.
Very selfish.
Well, allegedly, she is overseas doing some stuff.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what some of the TikTok videos and stuff that I have come across have said, that she has been overseas doing stuff, and
Gotcha.
like that's why she wasn't at Jimmy Carter's funeral and all that. So who knows? But
Obama, no.
but Michelle got some explaining to do.
Yeah,
Like,
not to us. But yeah, you got Obama walking in there like he
yeah,
president again.
yeah, that was a cold little stroll in.
Yeah, he's still the
Like,
smoothest man I've ever seen in a suit.
yeah, yeah,
But
he did it. He did it.
yeah, I don't like that she wasn't on his hip. That looked bad
Yeah, it
for Black
does.
Love. Black
Yeah,
Love loses on that one.
yeah, 100%.
Because I'm sure George Bush's wife ain't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I know Hillary and Bill got some stuff going on
Yeah,
in the household.
yeah.
She always right there.
That is true.
When I did not have
Yeah,
sexual,
she
like she
was
right
still
there.
right. Oh, she was still right by his side. Like,
Come on,
that's so crazy.
you find a
But
wife, you find a good thing.
mm,
Hmm. But yes, that didn't sit well with me.
well, it didn't sit well with a lot of people. But
I don't like that. And then isn't that when you need to show the strongest like presence?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What's with all this scariness, this turning and fighting, or the turning and running? Like ain't nobody want to face what you don't
Right.
like.
Right.
Like if he's such
Like,
a bully, he's such a this, he's such a that. Talking about Trump.
hmm,
Why is everybody so scared? Where's the stand up? You know what I mean? Like
hmm,
face the bully. If
yeah.
that's what y'all see, man.
Babe, I don't know. Like, it's so, because like I said, like, it was alleged that she has been overseas, and then of course like some people saying she's upset because Kamala didn't win and she didn't want to show up. Like, either way, it just doesn't look good. It's giving you just being a bad sport and you're upset that she lost. But once again, like, your husband was president, so there's no reason as to why you shouldn't have been there.
Right. 100%.
Like, unless y'all had somebody pass in your family or whatever, like, he still made it an obligation, and he has an obligation to hold that he has to go.
Right.
So,
That means my wife will be in tow.
and then yes, because not even just past wife, but you were also the first lady.
Yeah.
So you have an obligation as well to show up.
Almost give me the same vibes as when Kamala did lose and she didn't talk to the people for 24 hours or didn't come out and speak to
Right.
nobody. Like that's really that's trash to the people.
Right.
Like come talk. I've had people argue me down and I'm not even arguing.
Mm,
Like really going hard for her. And it seemed like she didn't take it as serious as her supporters.
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Whole time
Oh.
I was interested in seeing what she had to say.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of left everybody hanging. Not that I voted for it.
Right. But
But I still was interested to see how she would handle this fall.
mm-hmm.
That would set me up for 2028 or 2029.
Right.
If she ran again, then I
Mm-hmm.
would, you know what I mean? I need to see how you handle defeat
Yeah. And it ain't looking too good.
at
So,
all. But I guess
but
you was at home with nieces and nephews, drinking that wine,
yeah.
relaxing. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Well, that was afterward. That was after when
Right.
she did that.
Yeah, it's
But
been a crazy timeline. It's a lot going on.
mm,
But
100%.
yeah, I would say Michelle. Let me down with that.
Mm-hmm.
So put a pin in that.
Okay. Pinned.
Next,
Mm-hmm.
on a lighter note,
Yeah.
who was this black woman in that red outfit
Yeah.
in the cold Jeepers Creepers hat? It was nice. Only
Yeah.
way I could describe it is Jeepers Creepers, you know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen nothing like that.
Right. Right.
Well, I saw it on Melania, but she ain't wearing as good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Melania looked like Zorro.
No, they said that she looked like it was somebody else that they kept saying that she looked like.
Who, the black lady?
No, Melania.
Oh, she looked like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
You
uh,
couldn't see that woman's face at all.
oh, I think it's how she wanted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, who is that sister?
I don't know. I still don't know. I still need to do some research and see.
She had a
But
cold presence
mm-hmm.
about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to hear her speak.
Yeah.
But yes, if somebody listening knows her or of her work,
Right. Who is this woman?
drop that in the comments.
Yeah.
I feel like she need to call Michelle. Never mind. Now, babe, what is this marching band business? Because I don't know everything been going on.
I did not know because we didn't watch the inauguration parade.
Hmm.
But people on, of course, social media, TikTok, were making a huge deal about the fact that the Mississippi HBCU decided to open up and perform at the inaugurational parade. And there were a lot of people, Democrats, that were outraged because they chose to show up and obviously support what was going on.
Huh.
Yeah. Like I don't get it. I don't like obviously if you're asked to come, like why wouldn't you go?
Well, a
Like,
lot of people did. Remember his first term?
mm-hmm.
Like everybody was, I'm not going to the White House. I'm not.
Yeah.
I guess that's people's way of thinking. They taking a stand.
Mm-hmm.
Really, they missing their mark.
Right.
Like you could be leaving a piece of you in history,
100%.
regardless of who's president.
Exactly.
Like I think everybody's a little too caught up on Trump being the devil
Mm-hmm.
and forgetting about who God really is.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just a man.
Mm-hmm.
We not finna be picking no cotton.
Word.
I'm not.
Word.
I'll die or leave first.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know why everybody's saying we going back to slavery. My
Yes.
job I have now feels like slavery.
Right.
All the jobs I've worked, and I've had a few,
Mm-hmm.
feel like slavery.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid enough for my effort.
Mm-hmm.
Never have. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? When the company makes $1 billion, I get pizza. We've
True.
been in slavery.
Yeah.
I barely have enough to support my family,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how much I work. If there's overtime, it doesn't matter. Never mattered.
Yeah.
Remember, we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
I've had trash jobs, I've had great jobs,
Yeah.
and it's always been just enough.
Yeah.
Like the cost of living always takes over just a little bit, which makes me think the answer
Mm-hmm.
is being an entrepreneur.
100%. 100%. That's what a lot of people are missing. Like everybody's upset and so worried about clocking in for somebody else instead of creating their own jobs,
Mm,
their own wealth,
mm,
their own fortune.
mm.
Like waiting
It's,
to retire. Like there's
right.
nothing wrong with it. But still, like,
It's low key that cycle, ain't it?
yeah.
Where we just want to. It's damn near the slave cycle.
Yeah.
Where we think if we just work hard, one day we'll have our just due. We
Mm-hmm.
never think about being massa. We just try to
Okay.
get the best position on the field or in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, of course, in a different way nowadays. I'm not
See,
saying literal slavery.
pause. We're not going to slave.
Pause.
Like,
But yeah. I'm saying just as far as the mentality.
mm-hmm.
Like how when me and you have talks about our community, black community,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff goes back to slave thinking.
Yeah.
Like not directly, but maybe subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
Like the light skin, dark skin argument and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. And then, well, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Let's keep going down the agenda list
Okay.
and talk about some of these executive orders.
Ooh, some of these orders.
Some of these orders. And some of these orders that Low key, he getting to it.
Well, it's not even low key. He's got to do it.
Like most presidents, we did some light research,
Mm-hmm.
and Obama and Bush and
Yeah.
Joe Biden,
Mm-hmm.
they've done maybe one or two
Yeah. Like
their
their
first
first couple
day.
days in office.
How many Trump do?
I think so far he's at like 26 or 28.
Now
It's
I understand quality over quantity,
mm-hmm.
but you can't say he ain't getting something done.
No, he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. Especially with the ones that he's like specifically chose to do first.
Yeah,
Like yeah, that gender thing, that's
that's what. That's what.
listen, it's a little long overdue.
Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because we have all known from the beginning of time there are only two genders.
right. I think
So
it's a shame that that has to be in order.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it. We all do what we do in our private lives, but that has to be put on
Yeah.
the ticket for a president to sign is crazy.
Yes.
That's like telling us, all right, president order says you have to drink water. Like, oh, now let's get
Yeah.
some water.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Why
get some water.
we know that. We should have
Yeah.
been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any other ones? What else he been signing?
Of course all of the border stuff
Mhm.
and making the cartel consider like a terrorist thing
Right.
and
Which is also something that should have been
yes,
done, right?
100%. Like that's definitely kind of terrorist-y.
Maybe unless if you want to put on your Yo Fam conspiracy hat,
Mm-hmm.
all the other presidents didn't want to do it because they've been helping fund us.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah,
Like Trump is just showing that he's going in and taking initiative and doing stuff that obviously people don't want to touch, or obviously they're okay with going along with it. That's why they didn't want to change it.
low key people don't even want to talk about.
Like that's the truth.
Mm. Hey, well, I'm here to say, as a father,
Mm-hmm.
as a black man,
Mm-hmm.
as a taxpayer,
Mm-hmm.
I'm with
Yeah.
it. Hey, I understand. He's not gonna do everything perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember a president that did. I thought Obama did,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I was just wrapped up in a black president. I didn't pay attention to nothing
Mm-hmm.
until he left.
Right. And we were left feeling like, okay, what did he do?
Yeah, I was in the same situation, except I had a cool Obama shirt.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
when I start paying attention to politics, and I'm not just looking at videos and getting scared, when I start doing my own individual research, you know what I mean? My
Yeah.
own independent news
Thinking.
watching, yeah, come on. I, I'm pretty confident who we vote for.
I am too. Like I don't want to say excited,
Yeah,
but very interested to see what it is he's going to do.
yeah,
Like all the stuff that he's been saying during his campaign, like he's already immediately putting it into action.
yeah,
So I can't wait to kind of see what we're in for these next 4 years.
yeah. I'm excited too. And even, and what's crazy is people act like we think that it's going to be milk and honey,
Right.
but America's never been milk and honey.
Hmm.
And as far as I've been a tax-paying adult in America, I don't care who's in office. It's been rough.
Yes.
It's been hard.
Yeah.
It's been racism. It's been
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't stopped. I don't know why everybody thinks since Trump is there, now it's gonna embolden racism.
Right.
If anything, it's gonna put it on the front line to show us who our enemies are. I'm with that.
100%. Like that's so true. Like with people that are obviously upset with the work executive order that he overturned. Like
What the DEI?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like that's something that obviously people in civil rights worked hard to do and put into place, but obviously it's 2025. Like some of that just isn't working anymore.
Yeah, 100%. I think it was necessary back then.
Mm-hmm.
Same way marching was, same way sit-ins were,
Right.
but it's like you said, 2025, it's a new day. I think that's why now when something happens in the black community, we try to go back to them old tactics. We
Mm,
try to march. We try to do the same things our ancestors did, and it gets us nowhere.
right.
We need a new way.
I don't, and then also, I don't think it's so much like a new way, but they obviously started something and paved the way for us. But I think it's now our job and our responsibility to take it to the next level.
Right.
Like
Mm,
literally build on to what it is that they started, not just keep staying where we're at, but let's take it to the next level.
yeah, 100%. You're right. Like we said, I feel like it started with Black Wall Street,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the last piece of anything we had.
Yeah.
Got knocked down one time, and then we're like, all right, cool, we'll just work.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah.
We're not gonna try to be entrepreneurs. We're not gonna team up with our family like we see other races doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'll get a job with my brother, but I won't make a career or make a business with my brother.
Right.
I won't put my head together with my literal blood brothers
Mm-hmm.
and use all our strength and muscles and brains and life experience to
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
God willing, we can teach our kids to do
Yes. But I mean, I feel like slowly but surely it's getting there.
it. Okay.
Like slowly in certain communities. Um, Obviously, like in Atlanta, like black people are thriving there, have like a lot of businesses and stuff
Or,
going and growing. But we need to get that everywhere, and not just, in my opinion, just black people, but just people. Period.
yeah,
Just people. Period.
you're right. I just feel like we keep talking about black people, not only because we are,
Mm-hmm.
but we like the last to the party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we built America, and a lot of the traps and stuff that's set up in America, we falling for.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're for us,
Right.
and we know it. And instead of going another way and trying something totally different and relying on each other, we still betting on politicians.
Right.
Like I said, I voted for who I voted for, but I don't believe he's no savior.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jesus is my savior.
Right.
As far as why we here on earth, uh, that's who's in a position to make life in America easier,
Right.
hopefully for everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's just rich people, my life don't change.
This is true.
If most stuff people are saying about them is true, which I don't think so.
Yeah.
But what we gonna do? We gonna leave or we gonna complain?
Right. Are you gonna do something about it?
Yeah, which we should do no matter who's in office. When
Mm-hmm.
Obama was in office, we should have had ideas of entrepreneurship and trying to make things of ourselves.
Right.
Because he didn't do nothing for us. Wasn't no reparations. Wasn't no big check that landed in our pocket
True.
for our vote. You know
Right.
what I mean? We sat back and waited, and I got a nice cell phone.
Kind of nice.
It
But
was
yeah.
very nice. Free Wi-Fi and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But
Yeah. But I think moral of the story is most people kind of fear mongering on TikTok right now.
yeah.
And I see a lot of white people. I see a lot of black people reposting.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like, I don't know why, but a lot of white folk are upset about this DEI.
Yes, more than a lot of black people.
I guess they really want to work with us.
Okay. But that's great.
Then just hire us. But again, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been a result of DEI.
Okay.
I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you know?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And if I was, maybe those are some of the jobs where I felt racist undertones,
Okay. Yeah.
where I was one of the only people there of color
Mm-hmm.
and I was treated as such,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't a good thing.
Right. Like, why would you want to work there? Why would you want to be in that environment?
Right. Like nobody's talking about that. Yeah, DEI, make sure there's some color in the building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never against that. But if you're gonna be one of the few token people in the building with color,
Mm-hmm.
your work experience isn't gonna be good. Usually, if they don't want you there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and especially if they know it's because of,
Right. Like, I have to hire you.
right,
Yeah.
that you think you're gonna get in there and be treated with respect.
Yeah.
Like, uh, I don't know.
Some old tactics and just need to be refreshed and changed a bit.
100%. I just know I'm here for the shake up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when you shake things up, it ain't gonna land perfect.
True.
I don't expect like A lot of people were saying if Trump get back in office, are we gonna be paid? I don't think it's gonna be like COVID
Right.
because that was a rare situation.
Yeah. Yeah. They ain't gonna do that again. I definitely don't think so.
But if anything, it should light a fire under me
Mm-hmm.
to want to do something for myself.
Yeah.
If he keeps taking all these things away from my work and my retirement,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna have to either get on TikTok and complain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to move out of the country that my ancestors helped build,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm gonna build something myself
Yeah.
and become some of the wealthy people that it's helping him, that he's helping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's saying Trump's just for the rich. Well, we can get rich.
Yes, we can try to work to get in that tax bracket too.
Why not?
It's not impossible.
It's not. It's very possible.
Yeah.
And especially if we start helping each other.
True.
I'm not about to just keep sending videos that make someone scared.
Yes, and that's all it's doing. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of assumptions. I feel like it's creating a lot of fear and a lot of like unnecessary anxiety in people.
100%. Stuff's hard enough as it is.
Yes.
Like,
Like until he says that this is what he's gonna do, like just be quiet.
Popcorn, please.
100%. That's a popcorn break. Oh, did you record that?
Yes.
But we'll put a pin in all that Trump stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Save that for another day. Because I
Yes.
got a lot more thoughts on that.
Oh, it's gonna be a part two.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a part two.
for sure. But babe, you want to talk about a real moment
Yes.
that we got to see at the inauguration. What was that?
Yeah, no, it was at the inauguration parade.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just shout out our new great vice president and his wife
Yeah.
sitting there looking like a normal, real life, probably something we would go through couple with their children,
Yeah.
acting a donkey at the parade. Like some of the videos I saw were hilarious.
They doing what? Like running up and down.
Yes, like just doing like normal kid stuff,
That's
which is
refreshing.
so refreshing to see.
No, it's not
Like,
just us.
yes, like it's obviously like everyday people like them
Yeah.
that just it makes it so refreshing. Like it makes me, like I said, just excited to see what's gonna go on these next 4 years. Like I like JD Vance, period, because
Right.
like his whole Joe Rogan episode was amazing.
Guess what?
But just to see that and to see him and his wife like literally have to kind of restrain their kids because they're doing normal stuff,
Yeah.
like makes me feel even more confident in who we voted for.
Right.
Like they're not trying to put on this show. They're not trying to be all super polished. Like they're American people with children that
Right.
do normal stuff.
True. Like you said, that is refreshing.
Yes.
Hmm.
100%.
While we sip from that refreshing cup,
Okay.
I think we can go ahead and close.
Okay.
Until next time.
Yes.
Just want to say God bless everybody.
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
And thank you to my wife for waiting on me to finally do this.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get more consistent, all right?
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
And next time you can tell me, Wells, what do you think?
Yes. What do you guys think? That's
Right.
the question.
Right?
So we'd love if you guys can comment and tap in with us and let us know what you think about some of these topics.
100%.
Give us some feedback. We definitely want to hear it.
Let's argue.
Right.
No, I'm just
No.
joking. That's what they gonna do.
No. Don't let's not argue.
No, not at all.
But yes. Till next time, people.
Goodbye.
Peace.